What's going on, Dawnstation Nation? My name is Dawnstation, and welcome back to another Call of Duty commentary. And in this commentary, I'm being joined by DNHD. He's a pretty good friend of mine, so remember to check him out after this commentary. His channel's in the description below. So yeah, and in this commentary, we're going to be discussing the recent event that has been going on with OpTic being blacklisted. So yeah, let's just get into this commentary, shall we? So if you didn't hear recently, pro players from the top 8 MLG teams made Skype chat and all agreed not to play OpTic in game battles.
The people involved in this were Methodz, Aches, and Jacob. That's all we know at this point in time. And then later on in the day, OpTic Clayster got sent screenshots by someone in the chat who is an unknown individual to this point, and he released them on Twitter, and it is proof of people trying to blacklist them and saying they're never going to play them again.
The Skype chat was called Xbox One 8s, and in this chat, Xbox One players would try to get 8s, which is basically a 4v4 in the Call of Duty community. And now, if you're asking yourself why OpTic was not in the Skype chat if it's so pros, it was because OpTic Embos was actually in the Skype chat. But then someone asked the chat leader, which was JCap at the time, to kick him before everything started. And as soon as he kicked him, someone else joined, and Methodz referred to the chat as the fall of OpTic.
So after the whole thing came a bit less heated, it came out that Aches was the one to come up with the whole idea to blacklist OpTic, because another unknown individual sent more screenshots to an OpTic player from the Skype chat Xbox One 8 showing that he was the person to come up with the whole idea and started this whole thing.
As you can see from the screen cap, JCap released a tweet later on that states, "The tweets that I'm receiving now are a good reason why I don't like streaming OpTic. Win, get roasted. Lose, get roasted. Side, dinner time." Basically, this says, if you win or lose against OpTic, you're going to get hate or negative feedback from OpTic fans and supporters.
And then from more screenshots that were released, Method was the one that people were blaming, because of, you could see from these certain screenshots, because we didn't see the whole Skype chat, he was the one talking about most stuff and getting the whole thing rolling more. And later on, he was interviewed by Keemstar on his show, The Drama Alert, and he wrote a whole entire apology out on Twitter that will also be shown on the screen in a second.
Okay, now that we just described everything, we're going to talk about our opinions on the matter. I'm just going to come out and just say it, that it's really immature that they're doing this, and that's basically it. What do you think, DNHD?
Well, to be honest, I don't even really like. I follow MOG. I follow MOG a little bit. You know, I do like a little bit of MOG stuff myself, like GBs, stuff like that. But I don't really like OpTic. I'm not really a big fan of them. TK is probably my favourite team. I support FaZe obviously because I'm a trickster and stuff like that. But OpTic, I actually really don't like. Scumpy is probably my favourite player, but they're treating him like their bitch. Nature, he's got a big head, so I'm not really a big fan of any of them since I'm thinking they're just going downhill at the moment anyway. So I have to admit, it's a bit offensive saying you're going to blacklist them and not scrim them again, because yeah, they're a good team and all, but I'm not really a big fan of them either way. But
yeah,
it is still.
I don't even follow MLG. This the only time I followed MLG was trying to look up information for this video, so it's kind of new to me, like about the community and stuff.
Looking for clans and shit.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck's Obey and shit? That's what you're saying.
Yeah, basically.
Like, who the fuck is OpTic? What the fuck's a leader?
Yeah.
All them questions. Shit, where did I put my phone then? Right.
But
yeah, but there's not much opinion on it really. It's like, it's just a weird matter. It's like it shouldn't have been done in the first place. Like it's a community. You're not meant to really be doing stupid things like that. It's something where you can win money and stuff like that. Some people use it as a job. Like you shouldn't be bitching and behind each other's backs about it. Either way, so.
yeah, honestly,
like I said, I'm not really too fond of them.
Honestly, I do not think Methodz is actually sorry. Because if he was sorry, he wouldn't have went in chat and be like, yeah, this is the downfall of OpTic, blah blah blah. When that guy joined.
True, but then he I don't know, there might have been something different behind the scenes where he might have been like, they might have been saying stuff to him and they might have been picking on him, and like, that he might have a reason behind it where he was just angry, and then he could have just like gone off and just like been all mad and started shouting and saying things like that, and then that all started from that, and then maybe some of the other players felt the same way.
Yeah. Anything else want you to say? Like, anything else?
No, I think we should really end it there. There's not much really to say on the matter, like I said.
Okay.
But yeah.
That's it.
Guys, thanks guys for watching. Peace. I'm out.